Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. My apology for coming on like that. I had started recording this in 10-15 minutes and my laptop was not plugged in and it turned off. So I'm going to have to do the whole thing again. So, all right then, let's do this. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, the typhoon that blasted southern Japan yesterday is now dumping massive amounts of rain on Tokyo. The storm is blamed for at least 4 deaths, and this morning, 2 other people are missing, while dozens more have been hurt. Severe flooding has left drivers stranded in many parts of Japan. Forecasters say the typhoon has weakened, but it's not moving much, raising the risk of widespread damage. Hiroshi Tsukigawa from our partners at TBS TV has the latest from Tokyo.
The once powerful storm Hanshin is gradually weakening as it shifts its trajectory towards the northeast of the country, closing to Tokyo. I'm currently reporting from the bank of the Tamagawa River, an iconic river in Tokyo neighborhood. The river's water level has risen sharply following heavy rainfall, prompting authorities to issue temporary flood warnings in several areas. Hanshin, which brought torrential rain across much of the country, is being described as one of the most intense storms to ever strike the southern region. Typhoons typically gain strength by absorbing hot air and moisture from the ocean, so after making landfall on Thursday, its power has steadily decreased. Despite this weakening, authorities continue to maintain the highest level of alert due to the risk of further extreme rainfall, particularly from what is known as a linear rainfall band. This type of cloud formation can rapidly develop and bring intense downpours, sometimes delivering up to 200 millimeters of rain in just a few hours. Even areas hundreds of miles away from the storm's core have been affected, with houses and vehicles submerged in floodwaters. In some places, residents literally had to fish their neighbors out from the rising water. There have been 4 confirmed casualties and 2 people are still missing. Authorities are still issuing evacuation orders affecting millions as the situation remains critical. While the storm is expected to weaken into tropical depression by the end of the week, residents are bracing for continual heavy rainfall and potential flooding in the coming days. Back to you, Anne-Marie.
Hiroshi Tsukigawa, thank you very much.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Once again, I had to re-record this. I had a recording that I made there. It's been 20 minutes, but again, the laptop was not plugged in. Now it's at 15%. And the whole computer laptop shut down. I didn't know what was going on. So, yeah, I had to restart it. Then I got to do this again. But I had to go to Japan. I was explaining how the Russian detonated the biggest bomb in history right here in this place. Okay, so I was talking about, I'm not going to go to it again because this is Japan right there. This is Japan, and on the north of Japan, there's the island of Okinawa. Okay, and then in the north of Okinawa, well, when you go to this place right there, the most northern city of Japan, Wakakanai, okay, we will drop a pin here just to show you what the hell is going on over there. Let's drop a pin here. Let's see if we can drop somebody here. I believe there's a train station where I did drop the police. Okay, there's bus. Okay. Now, look at those are transportation buses. They are empty. All right. There's a driver. Oops. I go behind it. Uh-oh. Okay. See how this is a train and train station and bus station? See how empty it is? All right. Everything is empty over there. Barely people over there. Okay. This is a train station right here. Let's see. I was right there. Okay, this is a train station, and I believe I went that way. I'm trying to go places that I was. All right, you don't see that much people in the street. In fact, there's nobody there. All right, so this looked like a rundown, abandoned city. Few cars, few people, because most people are in Tokyo, and Japan is that the population there. That's dwindling. It is pretty much done. Okay, this was taken in 2024. All right, so in this street right here, you can see Japan is not that super advanced that you thought. Look at the buildings. Quite a few of them are they run down. All right, look at this thing right here. Okay, this building, they are running the rundown building. This is like a place. There's nobody in the street. Only a few people, few cars, and things like that. So now, when you go, I was just talking about this island. Oh, it's weird. This look like a face right there. Like it looked like the Phantom of the Opera. The right. It's like the right side eyes right here, half of the mask, head, the ear right there. Look like the Phantom of the Opera. But anyway. So now, beloved, there's this island and the north of Russia, the north of Japan. This huge island. All right, there's nothing there. There are cities though. All right, let's see this first city right there. Uh-oh. There was this city. Okay. Okay, for instance, there's place over there. There's a marketplace over there. Clothes. It's a grocery store, but this is Russia. All right. This is Shibunino Sakhalin Oblast. This is Russia. This is an island that is part of Russia. There's a grocery stores here. No photos or pictures. They usually have pictures. There you go. Now you can see this is the mighty ananas there. I can't go too much into this. Okay, that's a grocery store. All right, but you cannot drop pins here. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, okay. All right, good. All right. Okay, I wanted to drop a pin, but this thing didn't want me to drop the pin. All right, so, let me walk over here. All right. Now I want to see the people. Remember, we studied the Japanese were at war with the Russian. You see how weird the people look? They just look, it's just like, it's not AI generated, it's just like weird. This place is all run down. Not a lot of people live here. People don't live here at all. Okay, you should be able to, there you go, to pass them and see the people and things like that. Look at those empty apartments. Okay, they look like construction place, but it's empty. There's nobody there. This one look promising, but again, generally, it is empty. This is island over there. I don't know. I can't find a name for it. Somebody know the name of the island. It doesn't have a name. All right. There are places like Chekhov. Is that what that is? Chekhov. Exos Chekhov. A big place, big city. Look at this place. Like, who lives there? Drop this and write on Chekhov. Now look at the place. Run down. Nobody lives here. Seems there are oil wells, it looks like. So, in 1961, the Russian detonated the biggest bomb, Tsar Bomba. The Tsar Bomba was the biggest bomb that was detonated by human in the history of mankind. It was October 30th, 1961. The largest nuclear weapon ever set off. It produces the most powerful human-made explosion ever recorded. But why? They said they detonated in this island right there, which is called Novaya Zemlya. Excuse me. Oh, that's where we were. Let's search it again. Let's exit this. All right, let's go. So they detonated the biggest bomb right there on this island. But why? Why? What were they trying to destroy over there? Okay, this is the island. Is that the same picture? It seems like it. And then they want you to believe Russia is nothing but tundra, barren land, and deserted land, and stuff like that. This is an island where they look how beautiful this thing is. Yet they say they dropped the biggest bomb there. What did they trying to? Can we drop a pin? Let me see if we can drop a. Okay, where's the little pin fellow? Can you even drop a pin here? Okay, I guess we are not allowed. I guess we are not allowed to drop a pin here. Anywhere of there. So these photos can be put there by anyone, but you cannot drop a pin here. Severny Island. Okay, there's nothing you can do here. Let's see the nearest place you can drop a pin to it. Okay, that's Sweden? No, okay, we don't want to go all the way to Sweden. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, there's no... There. Okay. You can... Okay, let's see if we can drop a pin around here. Okay. So as you can see, this place, you can drop in somehow. Is that a bus stop? Is this fellow waiting on the bus? No, yet when you pass, it looked like a bus stop. Oh yeah, it probably was waiting on this bus. I guess they have some form of transportation over there. Oh, right, all the way in the middle right here, there's a public transportation. That's cool. Yeah, it's a bus pass. It's a bus stop. They got the thing over there. Wow, that's nice. Wow, that's in the middle of nowhere. They got public transportation. Wow, America should learn from that. It's nice. Let's see if I can go right here. Let me see if I can still. Yeah, it's a bus place. Yeah, people still waiting there. Oh, that's nice. Go, way to go, Russian folk over there. You guys really truly care about your people. But nonetheless, the place, the island, as you can see, you cannot drop pin in there. You would have thought this place would have been a place where people would have visited, and they got place right there. You know, you could have just drop a pin and see what the hell. Well, why did you guys detonate the biggest bomb here? But there's nothing you can do here. You cannot drop pin here. You can't see anything. Well, that is because this place that they are, this part that is covered in ice, if you could have seen it from above, those were civilization things they cannot explain. They cover them, they mask everything. Those are places we had our stuff, ancient stuff over there. They want you to believe that the Russia, the biggest country in the world, is nothing but tundra. It's nothing but frozen land and nobody lives there. Now, there's a lot of stuff over there they can't explain and they can destroy anyway. They can explain them, they can destroy them because they are too big, they are too magnificent. So they just block people from not going over there. So again, back to Japan. In the beginning of the original video, which is now I cannot even upload. Reason why Japan is catching all those hell because the so-called Japanese that are in the land of Japan right now are not the original Japanese. They are not the true Japanese people. Okay, it's those they destroy most of our people that used to live there. Very small portion of them live in the south and Okinawa. Okay, Okinawa, Japan. Okay, it's a very small version of our people live in Okinawa in Japan, and as you can see, okay, I believe that's the cat. The Okinawan are not like Japan. Japan don't really recognize Okinawa, as part of Japanese. When you go there, it's like a different country. Okay, because the people that are living there are quite different from the so-called Japanese. Let me drop anything anywhere. See if we can find people there. There you go. All right. Oops. Usually everything is empty over there in Japan. How many times I drop a pin and I keep finding myself in the same place right there? Anywhere in Japan. There we go. Can we? I don't think we can go that way. Let's go back. Nope, we can't go anywhere here. All right, those flowers, they are different. Look at the palm trees. It felt like you were in the Caribbean. All right, because Okinawa has its own. Okay, we're stuck here. Let's exit that street view right there. Couldn't go anywhere there. Okay, right here. Right there. Let's drop right here. There you go. Few people there. This is some kids land, kids island, kids land. All right. There you go. See, you barely see people in the street. You barely see anything. Where are the people around, man? Where are the people? Even, there you go. It just cars, barely people in the street. You don't even see them. It's just car parks. Those things could be easily AI generated cars because, there we go, this thing just kicked me out by itself. But nonetheless, this is Okinawa. Very different from Japan. It looked like Japan, but it's very far from Japan. All right, you got this. This is Taiwan. This is China, Korea, South Korea, right there, North Korea, China, and Russia. And this island unnamed, which belonged to Russia. That's what they said. And this is a part of Russia, I believe. Is that what that is? Okay, you never heard of those places. You're part of Russia. And you're not allowed to go there. And you really can't drop pins over there. These huge lakes right here. Okay, Lake what? Lake Elgin Lake. Huh. Ah, it's a mouthful. Let's see that lake now. Lake Elgin. There we go. Crater in Russia. Let's see if we can get a video of it. Okay. So that's the lake, but no one. They should have like people going over there shooting YouTube videos and shooting stuff. But are they allowed to go in that lake? I guess. Okay, this one CNN can give us some.
A mystery at the end of the earth. Giant gaping holes in the ground appearing out of nowhere. It's happening in one of the most remote spots on the planet, in far northern Russia, Siberia.
Okay, Siberia, they call it tundra. Oh, this place is so isolated. There's nothing there and stuff. No, it's not. There's a lot of things there. You people don't want to tell us because it doesn't belong to you. And if we know about it, we'll contradict your history.
Yamal Peninsula. Translated, that's literally the end of the world. The first crater appeared last summer, then came several more. Scientists were baffled.
I've never seen such craters anywhere in Yamal, where I've been, and I've never heard my colleagues talk of anything similar.
Now they count at least 7 large craters, some of them up to 100 meters across. 2 have turned into lakes, and one is just a few kilometers away from a major Gazprom natural gas field. Professor Vasily Bogeyevlensky and a team of experts have made several expeditions to Siberia, taking samples, gathering evidence, even braving sub-zero cold to climb down inside one of the deepest craters for a closer look. He suspects there are dozens more in the region and says they pose a serious threat.
Yes, it's very serious, and if such craters will take place in the industrial region, it could be quite serious disasters.
So what's behind them? Early speculation ran wild, from meteorites and stray missiles to even UFOs and aliens. Bogeyevlensky believes a more plausible theory is that the release of methane gas is sparking underground explosions, leaving behind the massive craters. But that still does not solve the mystery.
We don't know exactly from where this gas came.
Some experts say global warming may be causing Siberia's ice to melt, releasing the dangerous methane blasts. While scientists continue to debate and investigate, for now the mystery only deepens.
So this is something we just stumbled upon, and it's been 10 years. Those people don't know what caused this lake. This giant lake. Let's measure it. One side to the other. No, that's degrees. What? No, not degrees. Miles. Oh, inches. What? Kilometers? This thing is about 14 kilometers long. Let's put it in miles. This thing is about 8 miles long. Let's save it. Weird craters. Oops. Let's put a link there just in case we need some coming back to it. So they don't know what's going on. They don't know how to explain those stuff. They just tell you, your underwater gas. Could it be made by some giant worm, giant leviathan? Well, we call it giant behemoth creature. Could it be? This thing is 8 miles, which is 14 kilometers long. You know, the circumference is, let's try to measure the circumferences. Circle. Okay, square miles. Square miles would be better. Oops. Oops. Okay. Let's try to get square miles idea in there. put it? Oh, right there is good. Okay, let's see how. Oh. Okay, this thing is 57 square miles, about 27 miles in circumferences, which is a little bigger. We'll say it's 20 or 25. Okay, we'll save that. Give it right here. Well, that's fine. Circle measure. Now, what is this thing? It just appeared out of nowhere. They don't know what it is. Is it an entrance, an exit, or something? Do things come out of this place? And they said they got dozens of them. This is one of them. Are those one too? Are those some? What's going on over there? Why this thing didn't break the news? They just casually reported it. Who's creating all those huge holes over there in the desert and in Russia over there, which they're calling tundra? Look at how huge this thing is. How many of those things? Oops. Okay, what is this? Are those things another lake? Lake Ozoigino? Let's see this one. Ozoi. Is that what that is? No, Ozoigino. Let me see the name again. Ozogino. Ozogino. Is that what that is? Let's take the crater out there. Why don't know? Why Russia destroyed the fourth biggest lake? Okay, there is nothing about this here. Of course, Lake Baikal, they got civilization in there, of course. Okay, this is the story that they had in Lake Baikal. Let's watch a little bit of it.
Soviet divers encounter underwater alien beings. In 1982, a group of 7 Soviet divers were researching Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake in the world, when they realized they were being watched. The divers witnessed a group of humanoid beings who were larger than humans and wore a strange silver suit and some type of helmet or headgear. The Russians decided to capture one of the creatures, when suddenly an unknown force pushed them towards the surface. 3 of the divers lost their lives from decompression sickness and 4 were injured. These beings have been nicknamed the swimmers of Lake Baikal. Did the Soviets really encounter alien beings? It's declassified reports like these that make us wonder. Are they really here?
Yes, we are. We are here. You enslaved us. You knew we were the magnificent alien stuff of this planet, but what you're calling alien anyway. All right, so Lake Baikal, again, what is this place? What's going on there? There's nothing, no information about this thing, but yet they give it a name, Lake Ozogino. What is it? Why there are so many other smaller lakes around it? What are those things? Those are all body of water popping up. What's going on there? Why we are not hearing about nothing about this? Look at this one. Look at this other one. Another lake. Okay? And then people want to say, oh, well, there's nothing going on over there in Russia and stuff like that and things, Okay, this is one of the weirdest things we find in the desert, a crater, and then they say, okay, well, it's a methane gas. No, man, there are things going in and out of the earth, other civilization, things you people are hiding from us, okay? All right, this was just random, but yes, we have it in the map, okay? Things we just find in random, okay? All right, so, yes, let's go back to Japan. How long we are into this thing? Wow, really? So, excuse me. Some of you have noticed that the past few months, beginning with January 1st of this year, Japan had a very powerful earthquakes and a lot of tornadoes and typhoons, which what we are calling Hurricane is just a fancy name. Typhoon is just another name for hurricane. Destroying those people. What's going on? A lot of bear attacks in Japan. And whenever you go in any places in Japan, for instance, rural Japan, right there. Well, let's go to Tokyo to prove our point. Let's go to Tokyo to prove our point. Tokyo, Japan, all right? Tokyo is like a country by itself in Japan. Okay, so we go to Tokyo. This is Tokyo right there. See how Tokyo is just concrete. It's like straight up concrete. Okay, I like this name, Saitama. Okay, let's go to Saitama. See how dense Tokyo is? Super dense. Okay, biggest city. Tokyo is like a country in itself. Is that the biggest city in the world? Is that what that is? Let me double check. What is the biggest city in the world?
Cities, towns, villages frequently mentioned on the web include Shanghai, Beijing,
What is
Tokyo,
the
and
biggest
others.
city in the world by square miles? Okay. All right. Tokyo, Japan is the most populated city in the world with a population over 37 million people. Okay. This is pretty much about Japan population. All right. All right. 37 million people. Let's say Japan population. What is Japan population? Like 150 million, right?
In 2022, the population of Japan was 125,124,989.
That's a lie. Japan barely have 30 million people out of the original population was over 100 million, 125 million and stuff. Japan is not, they never rise. What they're saying that in the 80s, they never show you where the population fell. They're just saying now in 2020 it start to fail. No, they've been falling for a while now, okay? So Japan don't have 120 million people. They don't have that. That's a lie. All right. So we are in Saitama, somewhere in Tokyo. Let's drop a pin anywhere there. We should see people walking in the street, right? Because this is Tokyo. We should see a lot of people. Okay. Oh, that's a little nice RV there. Okay. All right. There are some kids here. There's a kid on a bike. That's good. Okay. Another person on a bike right there. Okay. Well, this is a gas station. Seems there's nobody doing the same person on a bike. This is Tokyo, the most populated city in the world. If you got a place with 30 million people, you should have people all over walking. Okay, one person walking there, one here, and things like that. All right, so that's what it is. Now, when you go to a place that is far the opposite of Tokyo, that is far in the mountain, let's take a small village. I'm assuming which is a small village somewhere around here. Let's take this place. This is Mount Akaoshi. What is this place? No, those are mountain, please. You just need a little village here. Okay, that's too far. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can drop a pin right here. Okay, this is rural Japan. This should be good. All right, they should have people walking here. All right, so it's just there's a lot of cars, but there are no one. And then those cars usually they are on the road. There's no one driving them. Are they AI generated? Okay, you really cannot zoom past the cars. Or they have people in them. Do they have people? There's a sidewalk here, but there's nobody walking around. Though it is, there's no one here. Okay, this is private property. I don't think you can get in there. There are no one there. Like, where are all the people? Okay, there's a gas station right here. Is that Suzuki gas station? Okay, we should see somebody pumping gas, or Suzuki dealership. Oh, that's a dealership that's selling Suzuki cars. Okay, they should have somebody out there waving some flags. Say, hey, welcome to our dealership. $59, 59 million yen. Is that what that is? 55. How much is 55 million yen? How much is 55 million yen in US dollar?
55 million Japanese yen equals $376,184.10.
No, that's not what that is. How much is 55,000 yen?
55,000 Japanese yen equals $376.18.
I'm not quite sure how much money they are asking for those cars. Or they just put them there? Or they just number them? What's going on? There are no one here, and I'm having issue locating anyone in Japan except for, well, if we go to downtown Tokyo. Japan, downtown Tokyo. Is that what that is? Okay, that's downtown right there. Let's see if we have people here. There should be downtown. Okay, let's drop a pin right here. Anywhere in the street, let's go right there in the middle here. It should be loaded with people. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, a couple people there. You know, yeah, it should be more people than that. See, those look like real people. This is downtown, man. Okay. They should have a lot of people in the street walking and do things, but it's only few people here. This is downtown. And then they want to tell you, well, Japanese are 125 million people. They have so much people over there. No, they don't. They do not. This look like, let's go further. There's nobody here. Let's exit this place. Where are all the peoples? Okay, those are huge intersection. Okay, let's just drop a pin here. See, in the middle right here, they should have a bunch of people crossing here. There's one dude on the bike. Couple cars, you really can't see the people that are driving them, and nobody's walking. Are they all inside? Well, I don't know. So nonetheless, Japan is catching hell. A lot of earthquakes, a lot of, well, for instance, this is, what is that? This is like a track. Let's drop somebody over there, see if we can drop someone in there. Oh crap, what the hell, what happened? This thing teleported me. There's a baby there. Alexander, what happened here? It's night. Where are we? What is going on here? What is this place? Odaida Beach? At night? This thing didn't drop me in the street. It dropped me above. What the hell is going on here? What are you people hiding over there? Exit street view. I'm not in a street view. I'm above the city in a dark place. What is this? What is this place? Okay, well, let's exit the city. There's a baby named Alexander here, Andrew, which is Michael. But okay, all right, I'm exiting. What is it that exit ground level? Yes. Okay, all right. Okay, there is a track here. Let's drop a pin at the street right there. Okay, all right, good. Okay, where's the track? There are nobody walking here. It should be Tokyo loaded. Most people, is that people over there? That look like one dude. Okay, it seems I see people over here. There's few folks. This is downtown. This place is supposed to be loaded with people. Let's take a downtown. Well, Port-au-Prince. Port-au-Prince, Haiti. You can drop pin in Haiti. I don't think they have anything anywhere in Haiti. You cannot drop a pin over there. Okay, this is Haiti. Like this is Port-au-Prince. All right. That's the airport. You can't drop a pin anywhere, can you? Okay. Where do they have? You cannot drop. There's nothing. Yeah, they really don't want to show you anything, and you won't have it there anyway. There's nothing. So we want to compare downtown where the people at. Okay, that's the airport. You can't drop this anywhere. There's no 3D here. I don't think you can drop it anywhere. Okay, oh, it seems there's some road here. Drop it in the street view. There's nothing. You can't see. There are no, but there are a lot of people there. Trust me. Okay. So there are places you really can't go. They don't want you to see and things like that. So where are the people in Japan? Japan is catching a lot of hell and they don't have 128 million. That's a lie. It's a freaking huge lie. All right. So let's take a little break.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
Again, beloved, and for those of you that wondering where we get all our knowledge, okay, this is our first book. And if you would like to know who's your guardian angels, what kind of power do you have, what's your color, what's your date, what's your metal, what's your plant, what's your flowers, what are you? Today is Noga. Are you a Nogahite? Tomorrow Shabbatai. Are you a Shabbatite, Shemeshite, Levanahite, Madimite, Kokavite, Zedekite? Which one are you? Which house do you belong? Who's your family members, your celestial family members? Do you know thyself? Study to show thyself approved. You can get the book, got the paperback, Kindle version, the hardcover. You do your thing. Right? Let's keep moving over there. This story particularly, no, not that one. Oh boy. There's a story where a woman, yes, this one right here. This is very sad, so to speak. All right, just to show you the depth of this, the depth of it. All right, let's listen to this.
A Tempe Wells Fargo employee died at her desk. And 12 News is now confirming that it may have taken as many as 4 days for anyone in the office to notice. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. It's a story we first reported yesterday. Tonight, Tempe police are confirming the timeline of when the woman clocked in to when her colleagues found the body. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in the studio with new details tonight. Gabby, 4 days. I mean, this poor woman went 4 days undiscovered. It's hard to believe.
And that's a question many employees are asking themselves tonight. I spoke with an employee who said that she shared her perspective on the workplace environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis.
Now, beloved, listen, let me let you listen again so you can know exactly what's going on. Remember, we just went into Japan. Virtually there's nobody there. All right, a country of 125 million people. People should have been everywhere. You should have seen their faces all over. Yet nothing is there. Let's watch it again. Let's listen.
Days. I mean, this poor woman went 4 days undiscovered. It's hard to believe.
And that's a question many employees are asking themselves tonight. I spoke with an employee who said that she shared her perspective on the workplace environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis.
It's a big building, but most people don't work there on the daily basis. Where are those people? You got somebody die for 4 days in a bank where you people keep money, where money circulated. Money is the lifeblood, the lifeline of this country. You mean to tell me a place where you guys circulated money, where you have your blessing, there is a dead body there for 4 days, nobody noticed it? Is it symbolic? Is that a message unto the so-called 83? Is it a message that tells them that your money or your blessing is being dead for 4 days or 400 years? Is this a message that tells the so-called the 83 that your money, that the death of your money stick to high heaven? Four days in the wells of Fargo. Hang on, let's see what the Fargo mean right here. Well, they don't release the name of that, whoever this woman is. What does the name Fargo means? Fargo, the name Fargo has multiple meaning and origin. Spanish, the name Fargo has Spanish origin, means from the fenced pasture. It's been prominent in Spanish-speaking communities for centuries. The name Fargo has American origin and the name several city and town. Yeah, but the name Fargo means from the fence of pasture. Okay, Spanish surname variation: Vargas, Vargos, hot slope fence, pasture, which become waterlog, winter. So pasture is another word, the green pasture. The Green Pasture, for those of you that are aware of this movie, okay? It's a 1936 movie that depicted God as black, the angels as black. Okay, that was in 1936, all right? Okay, so the Green Pasture, all right, show how the Most High God Almighty is black. Let's see, the Green Pasture, if we can get a clip from it, though YouTube going to come after us. The Green Blessing. Pasture is another word for the blessing. Dead in the blessing for 4 days, straight to high heaven. The Green Pasture, 1936. God. Council. They took all the video down. I believe that's the scene. All right, let's watch this.
Here since I made little apples. And I decided to turn over to your descendants the biggest and the best piece of property in the whole world. Now, you boys knows what's down there. Where do you think it is?
If you ask me, Lord, I don't think they come any better than the land of Canaan.
The land of Canaan. Yes, that's a likely neighborhood. Of course, there's Philistines there now. But we'll clean that up. Now, who do you think is the best one of your people to put in charge down there?
Does you want the brainiest or the holiest, Lord?
I want the holiest. I'll make him brainy.
Well, if you want A1 goodness, Lord, I don't know where you'll get more satisfaction than in a great-great-great-great-grandson of mine.
Where's he at?
I believe he's in the sheep business down in Midian Parish. Over in Egypt, he killed a man that was abusing our people in the brickworks. You know, old King Pharaoh has got all our people in bondage.
I heard of it. Who do you think put them there? Oh, that's all right. I'm going to take them out of it. I'm going to turn over the whole land of Canaan to you. You know who's going to lead them there? Your great-great-great-great-grandson. His name's Moses, ain't it?
Yes, Lord.
I've been watching him, and I knows he ain't a bad boy.
Quite a favor for the family, Lord.
That's why I told you. It so happens I love your family, and I delights to honor you. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Lord.
Enjoy yourselves.
Yes, indeed, Lord.
Yes, indeed, Lord.
Yes, sir, Lord.
Again, this movie was made in 1936. This is a scene from it. All right, let's read a little thing from Wikipedia here, which is always tell the truth. The Green Pastures is a 1936 American film depicted stories from the Bible as visualized by black characters. It starred Rex Ingram, okay, and several roles including the Lord, all right, Oscar Polk, and Eddie Rochester Anderson. It was based on the 1928 novel Old Man Adam and Hill's Children by Wark and Brentford, and the 1930 Pulitzer Prize winning play the same name by Mark Origin. The Green Pasture was one of the only six feature films in the Hollywood studio era to feature an all-black cast. Elements of the film were criticized by civil rights activists at the time, and subsequently, the film had a copyright notice in 1936 that was renewed in 1963. The film will become in public domain in the United States in 2032 under current copyright law. Okay, an elderly black man, that's the summary. So the movie was directed by Mark Conley. It was written based on Sheridan Gibney. So this is the movie, all right, Pasture, The Blessing, all right. So the Green Pasture. Hopefully YouTube let you guys see this part about this. Now you got this woman, excuse me, you got this woman die in the Wells Pasture. Okay, wells is where you draw water. You know, Jacob's wells, where the blessing begins. Now, Wells Fargo, the wells of this pasture, the Gentiles' pasture, in their bank, their monetary system, the mark, what you're calling mark of the beast, so to speak, whatever you want to call it. Somebody been dead there for 4 days. A woman, their Holy Spirit, so to speak, well, I shall say their unholy spirit, dead for 4 days. This is reported by channel 12. Of course, they didn't release the name and stuff, but we can deduce from this. This is a message for 83, and it is a good message for us because 4 days, 400 years, the 4 quarter of the earth, the 4 element, all right, fire, water, air, and the earth, okay, the 4 angel, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, okay, the north, south, east, and west. That means the Gentiles' blessing is dead in the 4 corner of the earth. The blessing is gone. If this isn't a message from the Most High God Almighty, I don't know what that is. Workers, keyword, workers, dead at Wells Fargo, the wells of this pasture, desk for 4 days.
Employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock, Denise Prudhomme. Let's see what's the name Denise mean. Oh, let's see if we can find that person. Wells Fargo worker Denise Prudhomme. Uh-oh. Okay. They don't. No. I don't have it this. What does the name Denise means? The name Denise is feminine name, French and Greek origin that means follower of Dionysus, a Greek god of wine, fruit, vegetation, festivity, ecstasy, pleasure, and fertility. It is also known as Bacchus in ancient Greek. People who honored Dionysus were associated with enthusiasm, passion, and zest for life. The name Denise is said to inspire people to thrive and flourish like grapevines and to appreciate the earth and its fruit. The blessing. You can't make this up. You can't. Denise, another name for the blessing, the grapevines, the wine. Dionysus, of course, we know as Bacchus, Bacchanal, partying, enjoying yourself, fertility, orgy, fruit, vegetation, festivity, ecstasy, pleasure. Dead. 4 days in the Gentiles' pasture. Anybody got any objection? Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, do you object? Do you protest? If this isn't a clear message that the Holy One sent down there, say, hey, you 83, your blessing is no more, it's dead, stink to high heaven, and you've been walking around a dead body, a cadaver for 4 days. You didn't even know it. You still walk around in a place that you know it's been dead for 4 days. You walk, you breathe the smell up until you can't. Again, let's listen to the name of this woman. Oops, excuse me. Uh-oh. Not this one, that one. Listen.
And
let's put the stuff, the closed caption.
They say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis.
A Wells Fargo employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme.
Okay. 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is the last name. You people are like a hell of a lot more trouble. Denise Prudhomme, okay? Hang on, let's listen to the whole thing.
60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 days later, police responded to the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive for reports of a subject down. Prudhomme was declared dead. The Tempe Police Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating, but do not suspect foul play. A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job. They say a colleague found Prudhomme dead at her desk in a cubicle while walking around the building on Tuesday, August 20th. Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle. This employee says several people had smelled a foul odor, but passed it off as faulty plumbing. They say while most Wells Fargo employees at this Tempe location work remote, the building has 24/7 security, and someone should have found Prudhomme sooner. The incident left several employees feeling scared and uneasy. This employee wants to see new safety protocols in place, telling me, quote, "It's negligence in some part." A different worker also spoke with 12 News anonymously.
It was just uncomfortable.
Again, calling on the company to do more.
Body was there about 4 days before anybody found it, before anybody walked up to her and just to say hi, make sure she's okay. She was just laying on her desk.
A Wells Fargo spokesperson previously sent 12 News a statement saying, in part, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of our colleague at our Tempe office," adding counselors through our employee assistance consulting service are available to support employees. An employee tells me their direct management offered those services, addressed the incident, and told workers the building was thoroughly cleaned.
All right, well, let's go ahead again
on the
now
workplace,
because we have some subtitle. We might be able to decipher more. First of all, of course, we already established this is on 12 News, okay? 12 station. This has, the 12 tribe. This is us, all right.
Environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily.
It's a big building. Most people don't work there because you guys, look, stop lying. There's a few of you people are there. Most of your people, they are just dying just like that woman. She's 60 years old. She went to work probably on Friday. She died on the same Friday. Saturday and Sunday, nobody checked on her. Monday, they found her on Tuesday. That's 4 days. You mean to tell me this woman has no family member? Where are they? Are they dead too? Nobody care about this woman. Okay? So you mean to tell me this woman, she's 60, most likely she's a senior, so to speak, may not to be too good at using computer, and she come to work daily, but she died there. How did she die? Was it a heart attack? 60 years old is not that old, beloved. Okay? It's like 10 years or 20 years from 40s. Okay? 20 years from now was like 2004. That's not that long ago. This person is still a young person, is still a young woman, but actually she is a woman now. Because when we studied the book, they say a woman become a woman, an actual real woman, when you enter the age of 50. Any woman that are 50 and below, you are somewhat a young woman, a virgin, or what they're calling a maiden. But once you cross 50, well, anyway. So for 4 days, this woman was no more in this place. And no one says anything, no one knows anything, they smell it. This is symbolically for the Gentiles or the people that are in this society, not only in the US, but worldwide. They know something is wrong. They felt it, they smell it. You know what they say? They say, well, it can't be that. This would have never happened. Look, listen. The stench of a cadaver is very different from the foul stench of the sewer. The moment you smell, you take that whiff of a cadaver, you will never forget it. You will know exactly this is not the stench of somewhat the sewer or a dead animal. You will know by instinct. Whether you never smell the foul odor of a dead body, you will know this is the scent of a dead body. They did smell it. What they do, they say it's the sewer. Yea, 2020, 4 years ago, when you people, your blessing was done. You stay for 4 years. You smell this thing for 4 years. For 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Now in 2024, you want to admit that the blessing is gone. When you knew 24 years ago, just like those people, 4 days it took them to know that something was wrong. But because of their pride, arrogance, dead body, this never, I didn't hear no gunshot. I didn't see a black guy walking in and out of here. I didn't hear anyone yelled. There ain't no warning. Usually it will be an MS or some kind of popcorn festival. I didn't hear none of that. Why should I associate this smell with the smell of death? No, you just coast to 2022 till 2024. Everybody tell you everything is all right. We're back to normal. Yo, we got Jabba Jaw party here, Jabba the Heart here. Everything is good, but you have to keep suited and boosted though, because you know you want to this thing. Let's enjoy the blessing. Let's party. Dionysus back is back. Analysis in the mist. Yay, let's party. Oh man, the Dionysus is in the building. Let's party from 2021. Let's party from 2022. Let's party from 2023. And let's party now from 2024. There's a foul stench in the midst of us. It can't be death. It must have been the sewer. Now, when you people find out that there was a dead body, I've been coming here every day working with the dead body. Now I want the so-called company to protect me, so I won't die like that. This is analogous to the so-called Gentiles that find out right now there's no blessing. I find out now, wait a minute. There's nothing going on here. I need the government to come and protect me. When you knew, you were walking or you walk with this person is not invisible to you. Hell, if that person turned out to be black, because Denise Prudhomme sounds like a black woman, but I don't know. You guys didn't check on her? You didn't do anything? She's been dead there for 4 days. Her name is Denise, which is another word for blessing. Fargo, pasture, the green pasture, the pasture. So-called Jacob, his descendant, one was a shepherd. They were doing all this stuff in a pasture. Jacob had a well. He dug out in the desert. Wells Fargo. It's just another word, the wells where you draw out the blessing. And in the blessing, there's been a dead person in there for 4 freaking days. 2020 to 2024. You people act like you didn't know. You didn't smell anything. Everything is fine. This is just some fat dude farting in the back. I'm used to this. Come to find out, wait, it's the blessing? So you mean to tell me for the past 4 years, everything that I've done turns against me, everything been expensive, everything been going down the tube, everything is at the bottom of the septic tank. That wasn't me making things up. That wasn't me trying to make things to fit my mind. It was the loss of the blessing. And the blessing is lost and dead forever, just like this woman, it never come back. The blessing will never come back. That's what you're telling me right now? Yes, that's what we're telling you. Your blessing is done. It's over. Beloved, we'll keep on going. Let me just take a little break right now. Okay, please. Purchase the book. Study to show thyself approved. The blessing has been done for 4 days, 4 years. Get the book. Let's play this.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right. So again, you can get the book. It's on Amazon. If you wish, you can email me. You can get a copy from me, signed, consecrated. We have the paperback, the hardcover, the Kindle version. Do the best that you can do to prove yourself, because the blessing is no more. Now, beloved, again, let's go back to this thing. How long we are into this thing? Oh, good grief. This is gonna be, and I got a class coming in about 2 more hours. Do I have time? I believe I do. All right, let's see. Boy, this is gonna take some time here. All right, beloved. From 4 days, from 4 years, 2020, 2021, 2022, we told you right after 1619, 2019, the 400 years is over. 2020 hit, bam! That's it. The curse began for you people officially. Well, it was already in the base. Officially it began in 2020. It took you 4 years to realize, wait a minute, something is truly wrong here. You realize, yay, the blessing is truly gone. It is dead. Now, why they are bringing that Kamala, so to speak, like whatever Kamala means, lotus flower and things like that. Well, if you do know, let's skip this. Let's skip this. I was going to clown someone here. Okay. If you study this book with us, Initiation into Hermetic book cover. For those of you who study with us, you'll know the meaning of this. All right. Above the so-called magician, the man, there's the lotus flower. Okay. The lotus flower. You know what? Let me read it for you. I need a better image, a grander, a bigger image. This one? No, they all seems the same. That one. Can I download it? Let me see if I can download it and then bring it so I can show the people what that is when they're talking about the lotus flower, okay? All right. Okay, all right. So this is Initiation into Hermetic by Franz Bardon. The first step to get to this book is to get our book. All right, once you know who's your, let's get rid of that, is to get our book. Once you know who's your guardian angel, you want a background check on you, you know your magical abilities and stuff, your next step would be this book right there. And that's when you're gonna go meet your guardian angel, so to speak. Now, we heard about Kamala, right? They need Kamala for 4 years. Joe Biden already served his 4 years. Trump served 4 years. It seems like those people can't serve any more than 4. Trump served 4, he's gone. Biden 4, he's gone. And now we got, well, they have the choice between Trump and Kamala, 4 years. Now, let's define this image right here, okay? Above this man, there's the lotus flower right there, okay? This is called the lotus flower. Let me read according to Bardon, all right? Let's go from the image, let's go from bottom and all the way up. We'll get to the lotus flower, which is above this man. Kamala, what does the name Kamala mean and what it means for our people, all right? Now, the picture of the magician, the first tarot card, explanation of the symbolism. At the bottom of the picture, on the opposite pages, are the mineral, vegetable, and animal kingdom, symbolically expressed. We study this. For the people that study Initiation into Hermetic, if you wish to know more, you can jump in our Patreon, go to collection, go to Initiation into Hermetic. We got all the lessons there. We study everything. Great book. Right here on the right, this is mineral, vegetable, fauna, and flora. This is the elephant, okay, the trees and everything, all right? And then, excuse me. All right. Okay, so And you see right there, the woman, okay, symbolically express the mineral and the animal kingdom, vegetable, mineral, fauna, the animals, the plants, the stuff, the earth, the kingdom, all right? And the woman on the left, right here, on the left, and the men on the right are the plus and minus in human being, okay? The woman, the men are the plus and minus in human being. The hermaphrodite being in the middle, men and women in one persona, is symbolic of the equilibriation between the male and the female. See this figure that they are calling, if you got the book, you can see it. It's a what they call the hermaphrodite. It's either men nor women. It's the symbolism of the energy, the plus and the minus joined together form an equilibrium. The electric and magnetic fluids are shown in red and blue color, the electric fluid in red and the magnetic fluid in blue. All right, so right here the woman's head is electric, her genital is magnetic. The man, his head is magnetic and his genital is electric. Okay, the red and blue over here are the electric and the magnetic fluid. All right, the head region of the woman is electric, therefore is red. The area of the genital, of course, is magnetic, therefore is blue. And the man, this is reversed. The head region is magnetic and therefore blue, and the genitals are electric and therefore red. Above the hermaphrodite, there is a globe as a symbol of the sphere of the earth, above which the magician is symbolized with the 4 elements, okay? So that's above the hermaphrodite, so to speak, the union between the man and the woman, which is the creation. Above it, there's the globe, the earth, all right? The zone girdling the earth, all right? Above the man are the active elements, the fire element in red color and the air element in blue color. Above the woman are the passive element, the water element in green, and the earth element in yellow. So as you can see here, above the man, okay, the active element, because the man is the plus, the man is the plus, which is active, the red and the blue. Active element, the woman, which is the passive element, which is the yellow and the green, so to speak. In the center, surrounding the magician and extended down to the globe, there is a dark violet color as symbol in the Akasha principle. So this is the magician in the middle, which is you, the learner, and around you, surrounded the dark purple. When you are meditating, you start seeing the purple dancing light, you are getting somewhere. When you keep seeing the purple flashes dancing around, you are about to enter the Akasha. Then you will see the most likely the kaleidoscope, then you're going to see the black and white checkerboard, and then you will meet that being that is the librarian or the concierge, and then we will ask you where you want to go, what you want to learn, and you will say, well, I want to go to the Akashic library, and then they will send you there if you're ready. But nonetheless, that's what it is symbolized. Okay, we'll stop at the lotus, which is above him. Above the head of the magician, there is a silver lotus flower, crown edged in gold. It is connected by an invisible band as a symbol of the divinity. Inside the lotus flower is the ruby red philosopher's stone, through which, as a symbol of quintessence, the entire Hermetic science is expressed. In the background, on the right is the sun, the golden yellow, and the left of the moon, silver white, and the plus and minus, and the microcosm and microcosm. The lotus flower, beloved, is the entire knowledge of the Hermetic science. Let me read it again. Above the magician, there is a silver lotus flower, crown edged in gold. It is connected by an invisible band as a symbol of the divinity. That's what the lotus flower is a symbol of divinity. With the ruby red, inside the lotus flower, there's the ruby red philosopher's stones. Have you ever heard of the philosopher's stone? Let's go ahead and do a little quick research here. What's the philosopher's stone? The philosopher's stone is a mythical substance that alchemists believe could transform base metal into gold and silver, and was also thought to have other magical properties. Okay, transmutation, elixir of life, which means immortality, spiritual revitalization, prima materia. For those who study with us, you know what prima materia. The texture of the powder, all of this. If you have the philosopher's stone, you have the ultimate knowledge. You pretty much know every single thing. You can create it though. There are stuff in there that you can create it. All right, that's what that is when you see the ruby stone in there, okay, inside of the lotus flower, okay, through which, as a symbol of quintessence, the entire Hermetic science is expressed. We'll stop right here. The rest are for the student that study with us. If you wish, you can go ahead, get on our Patreon, Big Levi, and then you will see our Patreon. You can study with us. You'll understand why the so-called the name Kamala or lotus flower is so important. It means the knowledge. If you're not getting any knowledge right now, you ain't gonna go nowhere. If you're not evolving knowledge, you ain't gonna go nowhere. You ain't gonna receive no blessing. Our blessing begin with the knowledge, not with money, not with the bank, not with the Wells, not with the Fargo. Yea, indeed, the name, oh, did I pull it out? Oh, man, where's the name? Denise. Oh, yes, Denise. All right, Denise, the blessing, Dionysus. Remember, Dionysus, during the time of the Grecian, was the most popular god of the entire world. There is a great cartoon on Amazon Prime. It's called, well, on Hulu, it's called Crapopolis Dionysus. From Crapopolis. There you go. Oh, boy. Dionysus, the Greek god. Okay. Okay, Dionysus holding the great Greek god from Crapopolis or Crapopolis. Oh boy, the sun is shining in my. Okay, this guy, his name is Dionysus. Okay, it's a good cartoon though. Okay, he's got the grape around him. He party all the time. He was the most popular god. You would have thought Zeus would have been the most popular, or Hermes, or things like that. He was the most popular god because when the Gentiles are in the blessing, all they do is party, enjoy themselves, and drink wine, and don't give a crap, whatever. Okay, Bacchus, Bacchanal. Okay, Bacchus was the most popular god of the woman, which is another version of Dionysus. Okay, Bacchus, Bacchanal, party and dancing and stuff like that. That's what it is right now. The earth is being destroyed. Everything is upside down. What do those people are doing? Partying and gaining their weight up until now. Okay, the blessing. That's what this is talking about. All right, let's keep on moving. You know, when we heard the word Kamala, and people think like, oh, well, Kamala. No, it's all about knowledge. Kamala is another word for our blessing, which is the divine knowledge, Hermetic sciences. The people that are the knowledge of self. That has nothing to do with her or the Gentiles or whatever. The lotus flower has the ruby stone, which is the entire Hermetic sciences, is expressing there. Which if you study with us, you'll know what that is, all right? Man, how long we are into this thing? Oh man, all right, let me see if I can. No, I don't want to run through this. Let's do this properly, but let's take our time because I got a class coming in about an hour. Okay, all right, now let's keep on moving, beloved, okay?
Basis.
A Wells Fargo employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme.
Now, her name, I'm not quite sure this is the correct spelling, Prudhomme. Now, Prudhomme is French, Prudhomme. No, that's freedom. What is the French?
Here's the definition of what? Asking for information.
There we go. Translate Prudhomme in English. No. Okay, you know, I'm gonna have to.
Puedo. Means I can in Spanish.
Wow, no. Yeah, French. Where's French here? A, B, C, D, E, F. You know what? Let's type it. French. There we go. Prudhomme is not a word for Prudhomme. Prudhomme. Well, I have to, you know, it's two words. It's Prudhomme. Careful, man. Careful. Prudhomme mean careful. Will mean men, human. So her name is careful. Be careful. To be prudent, I mean be careful. Okay. Prudhomme. It's just an abbreviation. Her name is supposed to spell like this, I believe. Okay. Industrial Tribunal. Is that what that is? Prudhomme. Is that what that is? Industrial Tribunal. Okay.
Industrial Tribunal.
Prudhomme.
Okay, Prudhomme. All right. Okay, let's see. Industrial Tribunal. Let me see. To be cautioned. There we go. There are multiple matches for Prudhomme, including a surname of Canadian village. A French surname comes from Old French word Prudhomme, which means a wise, honest, and sensible man. The word is a combination of good, prudent, okay, which means wise, which means be careful. Okay, let me see. You know what? Let me define it. What does the name? Oops. The name. What does the name Prudhomme means? Means. I put the means in there. There you go. The name Prudhomme is French surname that means wise, honest, or sensible man. Okay, sensible man. All right. All right. There you go. That's better. Wise, honest. Give me a second here. Trying to fix something here. There you go. Okay, wise, honest, wise, loyal men. French, also Prudhomme, nickname from Old French Prudhomme. Honest, wise, loyal men come out of old saying, okay, come out of this is the two word. The vowel Prudhomme by crossing prudent, wise, and men. Those are the two thing that I'm associated. Wise men. Okay? Wise men. It's mostly a wise, loyal man. I mean that is loyal to wisdom. Okay, that's why her last name mean. It's two things. Her name, Denise, okay, which is party and enjoy yourself, the blessing and stuff, which mean for the blessing is for both. And then wise men, wisdom, the wisdom of men, which is our blessing. The Denise literally mean Denise Prudhomme mean the blessing for them and the blessing for us. Our blessing begin with the knowledge, with the wisdom. Their blessing is just party, enjoying, fertility. Well, up until they were, now they're infertile. They can have that much of kids anyway. So all the stuff they can have it. This is not theirs anymore. Let me just give me a second, right quick. There we go. All right, that's better. There we go. Yeah. So which is the name Denise mean the blessing, follower of Dionysus, grape, wine, fertility, partying and enjoying yourself, enjoy the blessing. And Prudhomme mean wise men, okay? They are the loyal men, or honest, wise, loyal men that are loyal to wisdom. All right, to the Holy Spirit. Okay, the one that study to show themselves approved. The wisdom, the knowledge, what they said here, the blessing, which is Denise, will come to those people. The blessing that the Gentiles have dead was done for them for 4 days or 4 years now, from 2020 to 2024. This wisdom will only, the blessing, the next party, enjoying yourself, chill, fertility, and do whatever the hell you want to do, will come to only to those wise men or to the wise people, the one that study to show themselves approved. That is all. That's the message right here. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to take it or not, literally the Messiah say, hey, Denise, the next blessing is going to come for those that are loyal to wisdom, those that are loyal to knowledge. The blessing of the Gentiles was nothing but partying, not doing stuff, none of the study. Our blessing begin with studying to shew thyself approved unto God, not unto men. And when you are beginning to study, the first study you do is study yourself. Who are you? Then the moment you wake up, I am an Israelite, then what else? You start studying other things and study stuff mainly about yourself, and then you start diving into another thing, and then now when you know your guardian angel, and then you're going to merge with your guardian angel and become this God being, and then you go meet the Messiah, God Almighty. That's when you become a brother of the light. We already have all these things. So, is everybody clear here? Is everybody clear? At least this is what I'm getting for the name. It could be another name sounding, okay? It could be another name, but that's what we get it, okay? This thing was in Tempe or Tempo. I'm not quite sure what that is. Everybody clear? Should we move in? We don't want to confuse anyone. It sounds weird. From 2020 to 2024, 4 years, 4 days, the blessing been over since 2020. We told those people, but they never believe us. Most likely, you have an employee in there that told them, hey, I believe Sister Denise is no more. I believe she is no more. She's dead. Man, your own business. Man, they just ignore this guy. So you mean to tell me you got this huge building that haven't been cleaned for 4 days? Everybody work there? Everybody work online? No, because you don't have that much people walking there anyway. That's why you brought those migrants there. So if everybody is clear, let's keep on moving. Okay, this thing was in Tempe. Let's define the name Tempe. Boy, we're gonna be here all night. What does the name Tempe means? Is it temple? The name Tempe has multiple meanings, including the name of a city in Arizona, a valley in Greece, as a term. But we keep going back to Greece, those Grecian. What's going on here? And metallurgy and surname. Okay. Tempe, the name Tempe is the girl's name of Greek origin. The Val of Tempe is an important place in Greek mythology, well, a real place in Greek. But what does it mean? Fermented soya beans? Is it temple? They don't give us some. But anyway, it happened in Tempe. I'm not quite sure what it means. I don't want to go look for it because we very far. Okay, Tempe, temple, or whatever.
60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 days later, police responded to the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive for
Washington Street and Priest Drive. Now, again, I'm not making this up. When you go there, look at this. 1,200, or 12,000, the number 12, 12, 12. If you add this, it's all 12, 12. Washington Street and Priest. It's a weird name. 12 there. The priest of the Most High, the priesthood of the Most High, or the priesthood of Mahan. But since got the 12 years, it's the priesthood of the Most High.
reports of a subject down. Prudhomme was declared dead. The Tempe Police Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating, but do not suspect foul play. A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job. They say a colleague found Prudhomme dead at her desk in a cubicle while walking around the building on Tuesday, August 20th. Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle. This employee says several people had smelled a foul odor, but passed it off as faulty plumbing.
Again, that's what it is. In 2020, people knew something was wrong. Okay? 2021, it's getting worse. It didn't get, man, that smell we smell in 2020 still there, but somehow it's worse. Well, it go away. In 2022, goddamn, son, the smell is still there. It's bad. What is it? Oh, that's the sewer, you know. It will go away. All we need to do is like complain to the city, they'll clean it out. 2023, god damn it, man, this can't be the sewer. That's like 3 years of freaking sewer smell like that. Man, let's give it another year, 2024. All right, you know what? Let's go check what it is. And when they check, it's a dead body. The blessing is dead. It's gone. Denise is dead. Well, not to say anything to, people. We got sisters named Denise and Demise. It's not a bad name. It's a I would love to have some of that Denise for 400 years, man. Blessing, drinking that wine, eating that wine grape, just chill, man. That sweet wine. Yo, just party. Hey, man, I would love some Denise here, man. And I don't want any sisters out there say, oh my God, my name means party and enjoy ourselves. I'm not a loose woman. And that's not what that is. This is just for breaking down. Denise means fertility. It means something good. All right, we just use it in that term so we can get the message out of it. All right. So yeah, let's keep on moving.
They say while most Wells Fargo employees at this Tempe location work remote, the building has 24/7 security, and someone should have found Prudhomme sooner. The incident...
It's not like they didn't find... They knew something was wrong. They simply don't care. That's how you Gentiles do things. You knew something is wrong. You don't care up until it's affecting you. Up until the smell becomes unbearable. And then now you're afraid for your life. Now up until the rent become unbearable, the food becomes so expensive, now everybody's complaining. Amen. Government need to do something about do something. That's what you so-called Gentiles do all the time. You ignore things. And now you're all scared and uneasy for something you knew that was wrong 4 years ago.
Left several employees feeling scared and uneasy. This employee wants to see new safety protocols in place, telling me, quote, it's negligence in some part. A different worker also spoke with 12 News anonymously.
It was just uncomfortable.
Again, calling...
Now everybody's uncomfortable. It's negligent. With 34 trillion in debt. What the hell? I don't know, man. We need new protocol here, man. New blessing. We need you to vote. We need you to set your thoughts in prayer towards us, so we can steal that Denise from you.
On the company to do more.
Body was there about 4 days before anybody found it, before anybody walked up to her and just to say hi, make sure she's okay. She was just laying on her desk.
A Wells Fargo spokesperson previously sent 12 News a statement saying, in part, we are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of our colleague at our Tempe office.
We'll stop right here. Now, beloved, before we move to the next video, we're probably going to stop there for the video. Or should I make it another hour? It's already 7. Well, it'll be 7. If I made it an hour, I'll got... well, I think I can make it to another hour. Boy, I got the class started. And I mean, to you are watching this in the past. I make this... Well, You're watching this in the future. I make this in the past, so it's 6:57 right there. My phone going to ring at 8. Let me see if I can push for another hour, so you guys will have 3 hours of enjoying yourself. All right. So let's make it 3 hours. So let's move into the next video right there. Let's close this. We're done with those two. All right. Let's move into the next, all right?
We are learning more tonight about a family tragedy on Long Island where a man, police say, killed 4 of his relatives before turning the gun on himself.
Again, you keep seeing the number 4 here, okay? Siosette man killed 4 of his relatives before turning the gun on himself. Oh, beloved, I don't think I can do another hour because when I uploaded the movie The Green Pasture that I put there, of course they strike me for copyright and stuff like that. It might take a while, but yeah, I might schedule this at 10. I might schedule it at 10. I don't know. Let's keep going on.
The gunman's sister, Tina Hammond, her daughter.
So let's watch this, and a brother Israel Chosen. Let's watch the whole thing, and the brother break that down for us. Let's keep on moving.
And his other sister, Joanna Kearns, were killed at their home in Syosset Sunday. Police believe the motive may have been a dispute over inheritance. Naveen Dhaliwal has the latest now on the investigation.
Police say here on the front lawn is where 59-year-old Joseph DeLucia sat on a lawn chair and took his own life.
There was talk in the community in the past that if you hear shots fired, don't call the police. It'll be too late.
Neighbors knew of the troubles in the home, but they never thought the former EMT turned auto mechanic would murder his family with a registered gun.
I had no idea that this was coming. And not only that, the sister told me, oh, he's talking nonsense again.
Investigators say on Sunday, DeLucia grabbed his registered pump-action shotgun and fired 12 shots, murdering his 3 siblings, Joanne Kearns, Frank DeLucia, and Tina Hammond. He also fatally shot his niece, Tina's daughter, Victoria. They were all in the house.
41 years. That is probably one of the most horrific scenes I've ever seen. Walking into that back room of that house where these 4 victims lie after being shot multiple times.
Detectives say DeLucia was irate over the fact they were selling the family home he shared with his mother. 95-year-old Teresa DeLucia was buried Friday, and they were settling the will. The siblings and niece were gathered drinking Starbucks in the den, waiting for the realtor.
Police say it appears DeLucia thought he was going to get cut out of the will and he wouldn't have a roof over his head. But it turns out his mother's will assured him he would have a place to move to. Naveen Dhaliwal, CBS News, New York.
There you go. This is another, well, this is the cement. Well, this is the video that cemented that the blessing is gone. Okay, oops. All right. Let's watch this again and we'll read the email that the brother sent on to us. Well, I'm assuming he's a brother.
We are learning more tonight.
Okay, oh boy. All right, give me a second right here. Let's read the email first. All right. We have from Brother Israel Chosen. You can't make this up. Sent it 3 days ago. I came across this story, and indeed, great glory, as Esau's trouble is at breaking-neck speed. An auto mechanic took himself, his niece, brother, and 2 sisters out of on Sunday, a few days after the funeral of his mother. It is allegedly that he suffered from mental and psychotic issues and had resided with his mother all of his life. He was 59, a sister was 69, and the other sister and brother were 64 years of age, most likely fraternal twins. The niece was the daughter of one of the sisters and age 30. Apparently, the siblings had contacted a realtor and were meeting at the family home to discuss the sale of the home he lived in his entire life. For me, the obvious problem was that they all agreed to contemplate the sale of the family home with absolutely zero regard as to displacing the brother. One can deduce that the arrangement was established between mother and son and a while back. It is most unfortunate, but their collective greed cost them their lives as well as the young life of Denise. Nassau County, located in Syosset, New York, is the 10th wealthiest county in the U.S., with an average income of $120,000 and homes that go for $900,000 plus. The greedy siblings did not waste a moment coming up with the plan to sell the house out of under him. Have your way, Yeshua, have your way. All praises to the Most High, Shalom. So, and I was shocked. I said, holy hell, this is going straight to a Esau's Trouble video. And he said, absolutely feel free to include it in your masterful continuation of the destruction. Also, I added some additional information, which we're going to go over there and see the additional email. Now, with the additional emails, the sister or brother wrote, I forgot to mention the most important aspect of this situation, as we are always looking at the numbers and the meaning. The shooter purchased a Mossberg 12 gauge shotgun. Okay, he fired 12 shots. Each of the 4 people received 3 shots. 12 by 12, 144. 4 by 3, 12. 144 by 12, 12. 17 by 1720 equals 1728. 1728 divided by 12, 144. The numbers do not lie. You can't make this up. Numbers do not lie. He purchased a shotgun, a 12 gauge. He fired 12 shots. He killed 4 people. Each of them received 3 shots. 12 times 12, 144. 4 times 3, 12. 144 times 12, 1728. 1728 divided by 12, 144. We are not making this up. This is Esau's trouble. This is 83's trouble. Now, beloved, in the video, they say, okay, well, the siblings were going to sell the house, and he thought like they were going to cut him out, so he killed them because he was suffering mental illness, because they did cut him out. And now they say, well, indeed, the brother said, or to put him in the will. See, 83, those Gentiles right here, they don't walk for their, right here? Yeah. See, 83, they don't work for the blessing. That's what they've been living forever, inheritance. Now they got too greedy. Too many of them don't want to work. They're just waiting for the so-called boomers to die so they can inherit their houses and the goods, the good deeds that they have. A $900,000 house, or the house could easily sell for $1 million. So they were trying to kick the fellow out, okay? And then he took them out before they took him out. And now they want to say, well, every single shooting that are going out there is somebody that are, oh, well, mental illness. He said it years ago he's going to do it. Yeah, you guys ain't do nothing. A black guy cough, I feel threatened that he's coughing here. We need to do something about that. Next thing you know, policies, laws, rules are being put in order, and eventually you kill the brother. Let's keep on moving.
Tonight, about a family tragedy on Long Island where a man, police say, killed 4 of his relatives before turning the gun on himself. The gunman's sister, Tina Hammond.
Okay, again, of course, we don't want to go into all the name and age. 64, you know what to do. 30, Victoria, 64, you know who's in the mix. Victoria, Victor, you know what that is. Joanne, Kians, and all that. We're just going to be here all night. But he did take those people out. Okay, this is how those women get out in relationship. They got a bunch of money. Okay, you're selling a house. Let me see. 900,000, let's say $1 million. $1 million divided by 4 ways. 250? 250? Yes, 250. $1 million divided by 4.
The answer is 250,000 United States dollars.
Okay, so you got 250,000 for each of them, including the nephew or whatever. Okay, that's a lot of money. All right, and that's how they get the money. So plus they cut the fellow out. They could sell the house for much more. They could just sell it for less if they want the money quick. But those women, okay, this is how they get richer, and then they get the money, and then they will seduce our women and say, hey, I don't have a man, I'm strong, feminism win, and they won't say anything. They get that $250,000, and you see that's this in their account. They work for it, but they didn't. And our women will work day and night. They never even reach 100K, and they think that's how those women work for them. And no, they don't. They just wait for a family member to die. They know the person going to die. They just party. They just party F around, don't do anything, just party. And then when that person died, they take the money, they do more party until they die. Okay, Tina, Victoria, and Joanne, they all know more. He killed them. Killed the niece, man. Those are sisters. Wow.
Her daughter, and his other sister, Joanna Kearns, were killed at their home in Syosset Sunday. Police believe the motive may have been a dispute over inheritance. Naveen Dhaliwal has the latest now on the investigation.
Police say here on the front lawn is where 59-year-old Joseph DeLucia sat on a lawn chair and took his own life.
There was talk in the community in the past that if you hear shots fired, don't call the police. It'll be too late.
Neighbors knew of the troubles in the home, but they never thought the former EMT turned auto mechanic.
So you got this fellow right there, Mr. Joseph DeLucia. Okay, Joseph, of course, the land was given, the blessing of the land was given to Joseph Ephraim. Oh boy. Oh man, I didn't go to the gym today. Just realized that. Oh man, it's been 2 days. Anyway, Mr. Joseph right here, he realized they were going to cut him off, which they did. And he took matters into his own hand, take a gun, The guy is an auto mechanic. He could have easily said, hey, F them. If they kick me out, I don't get anything of that of inheritance. I just, work hard and then get a house or get another place for myself. All right? Again, which go back to what we've been discussing. A lot of the so-called white men from his age, they don't do nothing. For all their life, they live with their mothers, okay? They live with their family. They just play it safe. Those are the guys, they have no kids. They just play video game all day, all night, watching porn, a lot of cowboy porn, and then they just chill home. And then when their family died, they sold the house, and then they they've traveled, go to Philippines, Cambodia, all those little countries, poor country, of course, destroy those people over there. And then they will go to Eastern Europe. And those are the dudes that are online telling our men to do the same. Don't get involved with relationship, live isolated life, and then they effed up in the head. They don't get out, they don't go out, they don't do anything. All right, so this fellow, he took the sisters and nieces and the entire family, he took them out, man. All right, so because this is what the 83 is all about, the blessing, the inheritance. Okay, the mother live off the blessing. She lived well. She died very old, 95. I said, boy, I wish I would have reached 95. She died very old. She enjoyed everything. She lived the rest of the blessing for her children and stuff. And this is what happened. And it's not only him, beloved. This thing been happening. All right, let's keep on moving.
Would murder his family with a registered gun.
I had no idea that this was coming.
Well, again, there is nothing that will show that this fellow is a violent guy. He was an ex-EMT, auto mechanic. For some reason, if you are that age, you're still living with your mother and you have a job, something is wrong. Something is wrong. All right. So, beloved, I'm not making this up. I was caught up in something like that. I was caught up in a situation where I was being enticed or I was being coached to stay in a house with someone so I can inherit the house, to play fair, lay low. Don't do anything. So just make sure you love this person. you suck up for this person, you brown nose this person, and then when this person die, this person will give you that beautiful house you can inherit it. And I was like 19. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I ain't gonna stay there and spend like another 50 years of my life sucking up to someone, and then when that person die, I didn't inherit the house. But the person doesn't have any children though, family member. And I told the other people, I'm like, yo, this is not what I'm here for. I'm not here for another person stuff. If that person wants to give me this home, good. I don't need that. I'll be in my own kingdom. No pride.
And not only that, the sister told me, oh, he's talking nonsense again.
Investigators say on Sunday, DeLucia grabbed his registered pump-action shotgun and fired.
Okay, pump-action shotgun. This is the, let me see the order. Bullpup shotgun. Okay, those are the bullpup shotgun. Do they sell? Tactical pump action shotgun. There we go. Pump action shotgun. There we go. Well, this is something I will always recommend for home defense. You need a shotgun at the house. Now, a handgun you need it to carry, but a shotgun you need it at the house. Pump action, that's what you need, and they are not very expensive. $200 can get you a shotgun. Okay, all right. Pump action shotgun for sale. Guns, they're not that much. Yeah, are you 18? No, I'm not 18. Okay, $179. Okay, they were $280. The $179. All right. Some of them are quite expensive. $500, decent, and something to protect your home, especially our ladies that live alone, the men that live alone. You know, you need a shotgun. That's what I would recommend for home defense. You know. Load more. They are not that expensive. So for $380. Mossberg make a lot. This is nice. Mossberg, shock with shock, and saw. I get a shotgun in there. So that's what that is, man. It's the gun he got. 12 shot, take 12 of them out.
12 shots, murdering his 3 siblings, Joanne Kearns, Frank DeLucia.
Okay, look at that age. You know, those people in their 60s, man. They were waiting for this blessing, and they do their best. Now, you've been waiting for 60-something years, and you die. You know, she was young. She was just being there, and he took them out. He recently buried a mother, man. Woo! She's in such trouble.
And Tina Hammond. He also fatally shot his niece, Tina's daughter Victoria. They were all in the house.
41 years. That is probably one of the most horrific scenes I've ever seen. Walking into that back room of that house where these 4 victims lie after being shot multiple times.
Detectives say DeLucia was irate over the fact they were selling the family home he shared with his mother.
Okay, she's 95 years old. All right, she enjoyed her life, man. She enjoyed the blessing, living in this house. What else you want her to do, man? You know, she left the house for all of them, and, you know, hey.
5-year-old Teresa DeLucia was buried Friday, and they were settling the will. The siblings and niece were gathered drinking Starbucks in the den, waiting for the realtor.
Police say it appears.
Boy, okay, she died on Friday. Well, she was buried on Friday, the moment of her burial. Oh, man, you guys choose to discuss that in a place where you know this dude is crazy. The best possible course is to go somewhere unknown where this fellow would not even have an idea you guys were there and you discussed this. But, yo, at home?
Delusha thought he was going to get cut out of the will and he wouldn't have a roof over his head, but it turns out his mother's will assured him he would have a place to move to.
No, that's not what that is. Because if he was, the sister would have told him. You know, say, in the will, mom said you can stay here forever, whatever. He's your name in there. We're just going to discuss what we're gonna do. You know, of course, beloved, if they did sell the house, where the guy was going to live at. I mean, if they sell the house, where he was going to live. And how? Don't know, man. Let me see how long we're into this. Oh boy, 2 hours. Ah, God. I need at least an hour for this thing to process. And we got so much we haven't gone through. All right, then.
How about that?
This is a terrible omen right there, okay? People think this is cute, but it's a terrible omen.
Yeah. How about that? Hey, this is just a little bit ago. We remember you were showing you the moon, but check this out. Wow. That there is the actual planet of Saturn with the rings as well from Sky 5.
What?
Sky 5 HD was up above. It was
That is incredible.
Okay, Saturn, the highest planet, the heaviest planet in our sphere, well, in our vicinity. That's the planet, once you reach it, you subdue all the spirit in it, you automatically become the brother of the light. Saturn, the planet of the Black George. The ring that you see here, it's not what that is. Okay, and this is great judgment coming, man. This is not a good thing. All right, we give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Beautiful.
Gil Levis. So Gil was saying that he was looking at the moon and he saw something twinkling in the distance and he zoomed in on it and could not believe his darn eyes there, where indeed you are seeing Sky 5. Check it out. The rings of Saturn.
Great
I have
camera
never seen anything like that before.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
my
cool.
goodness.
So that's the
Wow.
whole weather report. Back to you guys.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
High today was 90.
Situation in Pompano Beach, an apparent murder-suicide happening outside of a restaurant.
A man and a woman found dead, and Local 10 spoke to those who say that they heard those fatal gunshots. Our own Joseph Ojo is live in Pompano Beach this morning with more on this investigation. Joseph.
And Alex, this deadly shooting was very shocking and sad to many because this is a very busy area with many restaurants around. Now this morning, investigators, they are trying to determine what exactly did lead up to these gunshots that did kill two.
Plagued by a Thursday morning shooting was a popular pedestrian area of Pompano Beach.
I heard like 5 to 6 gunshots.
It happened around 11 right off the pier. 2 people left shot and bleeding.
It just sounded like firecrackers going off.
We just saw 2 bodies on the ground. And it's crazy because we just served those 2 people. Those 2 people were the first people in the restaurant.
One restaurant worker says he observed the 2 walk in visibly upset.
The lady walked out first, she stormed out of the restaurant, and then the dude kind of followed, I think with a bag.
Cell phone video showing that man being taken away on a stretcher. Sadly, he later died at the hospital. The woman dying also on scene, her body covered by a yellow tarp. Detectives photographing the area as their investigation got underway. Those who frequent the area shocked to find out that 2 people had been shot.
It's a neighborhood that's, it's usually vibrant and busy, but nothing like this.
We're shaken up, we got no business because it's kind of closed out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still I don't know how to feel right now.
Okay, that's the blood, the pool of blood right there. Okay, pool of blood right here, man. This is bad. They were having an argument. And the woman walking there, she like, get away from me. The man follow her. Argument happened. Pull up the gun. And then took himself out. They took him to the hospital. Pompano is sister city to Fort-Lauderdale. Basically, if you say Fort-Lauderdale, you say Pompano. When you say Pompano, you say Fort-Lauderdale. So he died. Both of them died. because we talk with our people. Of course, has nothing to do with us, but we did say, beloved, argument, leave that. You don't win argument by arguing more. Okay, terrible things right here. Great glory.
Every week, we receive complaints from homeowners who say their condo associations are not working well and that the new law passed after the Surfside collapse has only made their problems worse.
Yeah, it's an issue the NBC6 Investigates team has been following closely. NBC6's Miriam Masihi spoke to some of the legislators working to change the law.
The 40-year recertification of Commodore Plaza has been overdue for 13 years.
Oh boy.
The city of Aventura has been issuing violations, and now the 654 property owners fear an upcoming Miami-Dade unsafe structures hearing could mean they have to leave their units.
It makes me cry, really. At my age, I don't think that I should go through something like this.
These property owners say for over a decade they've been through several property managers, association board members, and staff, but problems persist. They point to lack of transparency.
It's a hassle to ask them for information. They take forever. They send you the wrong information.
They say they've reached out to the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, or DBPR's Division of Condominiums, looking for help.
I filed a 70-page complaint with the DPPR, basically noting everything from financial issues to questionable bidding problems and everything.
So now you're seeing 83 has been having a lot of problem with where they can live or where they're going to live, because, well, the blessing is over and they're having a lot of problem. Those are very rich-ish over there. Aventura loaded with rich-ish, and they're having issue. The 40-year of their condo, whatever is done, now they got to do this. And a lot of them are like, yo, hey, what's up? At my age, you want me to get a job? What do you want me to do? I want to retire and enjoy the blessing, man. Well, there's nothing to go around.
Else, and I was told you have to litigate.
According to their annual reports, from July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2023, that agency received 2,383 complaints about condominiums, of which 2,307, or about 96%, were resolved within 90 days. But when we asked the agency what resolved meant, they didn't answer.
I really thought that we were going to have more help from DBPR. They haven't bothered to even hire or have an interim ombudsman, so I'm very upset about that.
When we called the DBPR office, we were told the ombudsman's position, which is the liaison between condo owners and association boards, was vacant and that a supervisor was in charge. A supervisor, we learned, is an analyst that makes $51,000 a year. A day after we wrote the agency asking about the position Garcia says has been vacant for over 3 years, they posted the job looking to hire an attorney for the position, but didn't respond to our request for comment.
Again, you got this position empty for 3 years. Where are you people? What's going on? What is this? Now you are paying those people 50 G's, 80 to 100 G's a year to do what? To do what? Like, what's the purpose?
If we're filing complaints, if we're reaching out to you, it's because it's gotten that bad. It can't fall on deaf ears.
Aggravating their issues are the requirements imposed by the new condo law passed following the tragic collapse in Surfside. It requires condos maintain reserve funds for important structural repairs and maintenance.
Again, like we did told those people, this thing, it's not going to stop. It's going to create more problem. Then 83 don't know how to deal with problems. They only know how to punish. They only know how to escape, avoid, and evade, how to ignore. When he has to do something to destroy our people, they'll be there. Oh, whoa, they're on scene now. Hey, let's do this hash. Let's do this hash, man. We gotta take those people down, man. Let's do it now. But when it comes for something to save their life, to save the life of their people, they unable to do that.
Going to full reserves is going to put a lot of people on the streets.
We signed off on this for safety reasons, and it seems like we did not think of a financing mechanism and just overall consumer protections and consistency.
The major concerns are people on fixed incomes,
that are saying that this is becoming onerous on them, obviously.
State Senator Eliana Garcia and State Representative Alex Rizzo say they're looking at changes that can be made to the new condo law.
Extending the deadline to go ahead and have these reserves in place, seeing if perhaps there can be an offset for your age. We're even discussing, do we even talk about the amount of the reserve?
Those changes won't be discussed until the next legislative session in 2025, since a special session was not approved to deal with this issue. As for Commodore Plaza, neither the association's president nor its attorneys responded when we asked about the owner's complaints. Miriam Masihi, NBC6 News.
All right, more condo issue. Let's keep on moving. Well, before we move to the next video, of course, let's take a little...
Now at 5, the condo...
There we go. Let's take a little short break here.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right. Again, for those of you that do not know, and we have published a book, so that's how we gain all those knowledge, and the knowledge or the blessings going to be given for those of you that study to show thyself approved. So we're going to keep on moving. We're going to keep on growing and studying. All right, let's go right there. Of course, the book is on Amazon. If you want to know who's your guardian angel, what is your power, what is your day, what is your mission here, what is your gift, what is all of that? Do you have a special days? How many special days do you have? What should you do on your birthday? What should you do on your special day? Well, the answer is in this book. Get it if it call unto you. Good glory.
Crisis hit.
Of course, there is a link in the video and the description, and also there's a link pinned on the live chart.
A Pembroke Pines complex. Residents have until midnight to move out all of their belongings. The saga has played out for months after their homes were deemed unsafe.
The city stepped in to help out, but that didn't make it any easier for people who called Heron Pond home for years. CBS News Miami's Joe Murray joins us from Pembroke Pines. And Joan, you talked to some of the remaining homeowners moving out today. Tough day for them, right?
Yeah, it's been very painful, Elliot. Now, behind me, we are in the back of the building. There are
no, behind you, there's the number 12 right here. That's what I'm seeing.
300 units. It's very...
And then behind you, the number 12, 8 plus 4, 12, 3 plus 9, 12. Well, that's what that is.
Very sprawling off Pembroke Pines Boulevard. Well, back here, you can see exactly how dilapidated the buildings have become. You see that exposed wood, screens are missing, the balconies are sagging, but things are so bad that the timeline was set that everybody has to be out by midnight.
Moving is never easy, but between relentless rain and a narrow window, it can be overwhelming. The last of the residents in the troubled Heron Pond community have until midnight to be out. Jazz Alfonso said the city did help her find an affordable alternative.
When we moved in, it was just the balcony. Then it turned out to be more, and I don't know. It's just the last year I've been living in the unknown, so I'm just glad it's over.
The exodus has been going on a year after some buildings were found to be unsafe. On the outside, you can see cracks, rotted wood, and crumbling balconies. A full evacuation was ordered after a recent engineering report found widespread structural damage, a result of exposure to the elements, including moisture and termites. Inside, many units are well maintained, and that's what's so heartbreaking for owners like Gloria Bettencourt, who's been paying her mortgage. Michael Padilla is helping her move.
It's killing her. She was crying earlier. She's going through a very emotional state right now. She's paying us to help her move, and I'm kind of saddened because I have to get paid because I'm a worker, but it's still wrong. She's been here 18 years.
The city says water and electricity.
Michael is helping her move out of there. She's been there for 18 years. That's messed up, man. It's a very bad problem, Bridget, okay? It's a very bad thing where the government is doing this. Again, like I said, those people don't know how to help people. They only know how to punish. Something happened. Wow, man, I really need to stop and get ready for the class. But something happened in, what's the name of this place? Over there with Ish, the surf side, they punish everybody for it because they don't know what to do.
City will be shut off soon. It's not known whether anyone will ever be able to return. The future of Heron Pond very much up in the air.
Now, the whole complex was put in receivership a few months ago. It's going to be a while before that is all straightened out. I also talked to Pembroke Pines assistant city manager. His hands were full today trying to help the last of the people.
And they are not here to help you unless the help is involved our destruction. If you want to destroy us, those guys will be there. But if you really actually need help to get your life in order or get something going on, it ain't gonna work like that.
Trying to find affordable accommodations. Remember, these units have been here many, many years, and people were paying under $2,000 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment. That is practically unheard of now in South Florida, so it's going to be a long road, slow road ahead for a lot of these residents. In Pembroke Pines tonight, Joan Murray, CBS News, Miami.
All right. Let's keep on moving. We did this. We did the stuff.
14 minutes past the hour right now, and breaking news out of Dallas, Texas, to tell you about this morning, where 3 police officers are recovering at area hospitals after a vehicle chase ended in gunfire. Right now, we know the suspect involved in this chase is dead, but the injuries of those officers unknown at this point. Dallas PD confirming early this morning on X they are investigating an officer-involved shooting. 2 of those officers were taken to Baylor University Medical Center. The other 2 officers taken to Methodist Dallas Medical Center. Both of those hospitals had heavy police presence overnight, and any new details as we get on this developing story, we'll certainly bring it to you right here at the live desk.
All right, beloved, my apology. It's already 7:37. I got about less than 1 hour to get to the class, so I gotta go ahead and upload this video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. So now, brethren, now, beloved, did you get the lesson? Did you understand that, hey, this is a message unto both of us? For 4 days, this woman went to work and sat there at her desk and died in the Wells Fargo, in the pasture. Her name was Denise Prudhomme. We went into that. This is one of the reasons why our people must strengthen themselves in the Mighty One. Because whatever is happening, whatever is coming, it's not coming for us. It's not happening to us. I did not handpick those things. They just pop up. People send them to me. And there you go. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. We've been through a lot. Our people have been through a lot. And we deserve this good break, this good rest we're going to have there. I say shalom. Go in peace.